Waxing serves a couple of different purposes. For one thing, it seals the odor of the trap, the steel, so that it avoids detection by the animal. The other purpose, the main purpose and the most important purpose, is to protect your trap. This is especially important for land sets where your trap is going to be underground for a long period of time, and chances are you're going to be using some kind of an antifreeze, including calcium chloride or some other product that could potentially be very abrasive to your trap and cause it to rust and pit. So we want to seal that so that it's not exposed directly to the chemicals we're using to avoid the ground from freezing around the trap. We never want to wax body gripping traps. If you want to protect your trap, use a dip or a dye, and that'll last for the season. If you wax a body gripping trap, what's going to happen is that the trigger system is going to be so sensitive that it's going to be hard to set the trap, potentially causing a dangerous situation. And also, even after you've managed to set the trap, something like a little bit of wind or a little bit of shift in the position of the trap can set it off before an animal ever gets close to it. Last night we finished up dyeing our traps, and now we're going to wax them. Again, most important for when you're going to be making land sets. Put the trap in to the wax and allow it to reach the same temperature as the wax. You'll see some little bubbles coming up, and that means that the temperature isn't quite the same as the wax. If you pull it out and your wax is cloudy, that means that your trap hasn't reached the same temperature as the wax yet. While we're waiting for the trap to reach the same temperature as the wax, I just wanted to mention that we have to be very careful about waxing traps around an open flame. Best thing to use is something like a camp stove. You don't want to do it in the kitchen because it's going to be a messy job. You don't want to use something like a turkey fryer in order to wax your traps because you can get some flames licking up around the side of the pot that could catch fire and cause a potentially dangerous situation. Okay, it looks like our trap has reached the same temperature as the wax. I don't have any more bubbles coming up. What we're looking for is a nice, thin, uniform coat of wax on that trap. Try to shake off any excess. It's impossible to get that done completely, so when you set down your trap, you want to do it so that if you get a clump of wax, it's going to be in a position where it's not going to affect your trigger system or some other important part of the trap. Okay, we finished waxing our traps. Last thing we need to consider is storing them in a location where they aren't going to get contaminated by odors from gasoline, pets, or other things that might be detected by the animals we're trying to capture.